2026 is shaping up to be an absolute landmark year for Apple's MacBook Pro lineup. And if you're someone like me who lives and breathes MacBook performance updates, you're going to want to pay attention here. This year, we are officially expecting the next generation MacBook Pro to arrive with the highly anticipated M5 Pro and M5 Max chips inside. And let me tell you, the hype is real. If the last generation M5 chip impressed us with its performance across the iPad Pro, MacBook 14-inch, and Vision Pro, then the next step with the M5 Pro and M5 Max is going to be nothing short of revolutionary. Now, a quick reminder for those who might have missed it. Apple's M5 chip first launched in late 2025, and it was a soft launch inside devices like the iPad Pro, the Vision Pro headset, and the standard MacBook Pro 14-inch. In terms of CPU performance, the M5 gave us around a 10 to 15% improvement over the M4, which might not sound huge on paper, but here is the kicker. The GPU performance jumped by around 45%, which is massive for creative professionals, video editors, and anyone using demanding applications like Final Cut Pro or Logic Pro. And let's not forget the NPU neural processing unit, which saw a significant uplift as well. Perfect for AI tasks, machine learning workflows, and large language model applications. The M5 was already a beast, but it was just the beginning. The missing pieces back in 2025 were the M5 Pro and M5 Max variants, which Apple promised but didn't deliver yet. Now, in early 2026, the rumor mill and insider leaks strongly suggest that these powerful chips are finally ready to hit the new MacBook Pros. And today, we're going to dive deep into everything you need to know. Performance upgrades, core configurations, GPU gains, NPU boosts, potential Geekbench scores, release dates, and pricing. First up, let's talk design, because a lot of people get this wrong. The 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pro designs are expected to remain unchanged for the M5 Pro and M5 Max models. That is right, Apple isn't reinventing the wheel just yet. The design we have now, which dates back to 2021, is still incredibly sleek and functional. It features mini LED displays, the MagSafe charging port, promotion 120Hz refresh rate, and the full Thunderbolt 4 and HDMI connectivity we love. So, if you were hoping for an OLED display on a 2026 MacBook Pro, that is likely still a generation away with a rumored M6 chip. What this means is that Apple is focusing entirely on performance improvements, not aesthetics in this iteration. For those who are loyal to the current design, that is good news. You will still get the unmatched build quality, aluminum chassis, and MagSafe convenience that the MacBook Pro has been known for over the last few years. But if you're chasing a radical design overhaul, you will need to be patient a little longer. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. The M5 Pro and M5 Max chips. Here is where things get really exciting. Based on leaks, the M5 Max is expected to deliver unprecedented CPU and GPU performance, especially compared to the M4 Max and even the standard M5. Let's start with the CPU cores. Apple seems to be sticking to a hybrid architecture similar to what they have done in the past, efficiency cores and performance cores. But the numbers this time are wild. For the M5 Max, we are potentially looking at an 18-core CPU configuration, which is composed of 4 efficiency cores and up to 14 performance cores in the unbinned version. To put that into perspective, the M4 Max topped out at 12 performance cores. So the M5 Max could provide a substantial leap in raw computing power, especially for multi-threaded tasks like 3D rendering, AI modeling, and video editing at 8K resolution. If you're someone who does software development, 3D graphics work, or music production, this is going to be a game changer. For the more standard consumer-friendly M5 Max variant, we are probably looking at a 16-core CPU configuration, which would feature 4 efficiency cores and 12 performance cores. Still very impressive, but slightly more accessible for users who don't necessarily need the full power of the unbinned 18-core variant. CPU performance is just part of the story. For creative professionals and gamers, the GPU upgrade is where things get really juicy. Current rumors suggest that the M5 Max will offer a 42-core GPU in its full-fat version, an increase from the 40-core GPU in the M4 Max. Even a slick HDLY trim version could offer 34 GPU cores, which is still a serious powerhouse for 3D rendering, AI simulations, and ProRes workflows. With these new GPU configurations, the Geekbench Metal scores could hit over 219,000, which is staggering. Compare that to the M4 Max, and you are looking at a massive leap in GPU compute performance, which will directly translate to faster video exports, smoother graphics in creative apps, and quicker AI processing times. Apple is also putting a strong emphasis on NPU improvements with the M5 Max. This is a critical upgrade for anyone working with machine learning, AI-driven tasks, or automation workflows. The new NPU architecture is expected to significantly reduce computation time for AI tasks, meaning smarter AI tools, faster image recognition, and improved natural language processing capabilities directly on your MacBook Pro. For instance, if you use Photoshop or Lightroom with AI features, the M5 Max will likely accelerate processing of complex filters. If you are running coding simulations or AI scripts, expect noticeable performance gains over the M4 Max essentially. The MacBook Pro becomes a fully capable AI workstation, and Apple is clearly aiming to dominate this space in 2026. Based on industry speculation and AI-assisted projections, here is what we might expect from the full M5 Max variant. CPU Geekbench score 33,200. GPU Metal score 219,000 plus. NPU task performance up to 50% faster than M4 Max in AI workloads. Even if you choose the slightly trimmed version with 16 CPU cores and 34 GPU cores, you're still looking at insane performance gains that outpace the M4 Max by a considerable margin. For content creators, developers, and power users, these specs are going to make the MacBook Pro the ultimate portable powerhouse. Now let's talk timing. Based on leaks from macOS code and industry insiders, the new MacBook Pro M5 Pro and M5 Max models are expected to release sometime in spring 2026. Most likely, this will fall between the end of February and early May, depending on Apple's internal production schedule. The timing makes sense because the MacBook Air M5 models will likely roll out first, followed by the Pro models. Apple is known for this staggered launch approach, and it allows them to fine-tune supply chains and software optimizations before hitting the higher-end MacBook Pro segment. Additionally, the new macOS 26.3 update will likely accompany the launch, meaning your MacBook Pro will arrive optimized for the latest software, AI capabilities, and performance gained straight out of the box. Pricing for the new MacBook Pro models is expected to remain very similar to the M4 Pro and M4 Max lineup. Since the design isn't changing, Apple doesn't have additional manufacturing costs tied to chassis redesigns. 14-inch M5 Pro likely starting around the current M4 Pro price, around $1,999. 16-inch M5 Max likely around $3,099 for the base M5 Max configuration. Keep in mind prices may vary slightly depending on country tariffs, import taxes, and local currency fluctuations, but these figures give a solid guideline. Essentially, Apple is boosting performance without dramatically increasing cost, which is excellent news for professionals looking to upgrade. So guys, are you as excited as I am for the 2026 MacBook Pro M5 Pro and M5 Max? Honestly, this next generation is shaping up to be one of the most powerful MacBooks ever released, especially for professional users, AI developers, and creative content creators. With the CPU, GPU, and NPU gains, this MacBook Pro will handle anything you throw at it, from 8K video editing to machine learning simulations with ease. If you are someone who needs raw computing power in a portable package, I would strongly consider waiting for the M5 Pro or M5 Max MacBook Pro instead of buying the standard M5. The performance uplift is truly significant, and the future-proofing aspect is undeniable. The leap in the number of performance cores alone makes this a worthwhile investment for anyone who pushes their machine to the limit. We are entering an era where mobile workstations are rivaling desktop towers in a way we have never seen before, and the M5 Max is spearheading that charge. Before we wrap up, quick shout out for those who love tech giveaways. I'm doing an international giveaway of an iPhone 17 Pro Max in mid-January 2026. Anyone across the world can enter. And yes, this includes physical SIM card models for countries where eSIM isn't widely adopted yet. To enter, comment below with the tech gear you're planning to buy in 2026. Stay tuned for a mid-January video where I will share the entry form and live stream details. Remember, only subscribers are eligible. So, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And as always, beware of scammers impersonating me on WhatsApp, Telegram, or Instagram. Report and ignore them. So to summarize, design same sleek 2021 chassis, mini LED, MagSafe, promotion 120Hz, CPU up to 18 cores, massive leap over M4 Max GPU up to 42 cores, 219,000 plus metal score. NPU AI and machine learning performance boosted up to 50%. Release date, spring 2026, likely after MacBook Air M5 launch. Pricing, similar to M4 Pro/Max, $1,999 to $3,999 US. The 2026 MacBook Pro with M5 Pro and M5 Max isn't just an upgrade. It is Apple doubling down on performance dominance. If you're planning on getting one, you're looking at a truly future-proof machine capable of handling everything from creative work to AI-powered apps effortlessly. So guys, let me know in the comments. Are you going for the M5 Pro or the full M5 Max? Which workflow are you most excited to try on this new MacBook Pro? If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon. I will see you all soon with more updates on the latest MacBook Pro, iPhone 17 Pro Max, and everything Apple in 2026. Take care and stay tuned.